Hello, hello. Welcome back to another Doodle stream with your favorite fingers. Yes. Okay, I need to see if this is actually a good volume. Let me... It's a tad loud. I only want it to be gently playing in the background. I guess that's... Yeah, that right there. That's good. Fucking Astal music, holy shit. Okay, let's get the first announcement. I feel like I've forgotten something. I have everything, right? I've got OBS, I've got chat open, I've got announcements, the monkey's talking, I've got Photoshop open, I've got the robot for speaking, and I have the playlist open. But I feel like I am missing something. Maybe it'll become apparent later, but... Okay, let's get this started. What have we got today, Robot Jones? Uh-oh. Oh no, have you crashed? Oh, I'd hate that.
Monk running away from Mr. Blobby. That green dude 95.
Oh, he didn't crash. Lovely. It just took a bit of... It just took him a moment to boot up. Okay. A monkey running away from Mr. Blobby. It should be simple. I want to play a stall again. Yeah, I was looking up some of the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I wanted to call it Pokemon Scar and Vein for some reason. That's fucked up. But Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I was looking up more of the leaks. And it's looking pretty fucking dope. It's a shame that leakers have to tell us what's in the game. You know, that's the thing that's always bothered me. It's like, Pokemon Company, you're supposed to be selling the game, you're supposed to be advertising and giving people what it is they want to hear in order to sell your product. And from what the leakers have told me and what the data miners have told me, it turns out you have a lot to share with the public. You know, you have a lot of interesting features besides the Pokemon within the game that you could share with the public that would really get them excited right hecking now. You really, really could. Or even fucking 2 weeks ago, that would have been doing great, but you're not doing that. So it makes me wonder who the hell is actually in charge. It's very strange. I don't think anybody at Pokemon Company knows what they're doing. They kind of just throwing shit at the wall and whatever sticks, that it's, you know, it's luck. It's just luck. If Scarlet and Violet is anything good, I don't think it was by design. It's just gonna be luck. It it won't be on purpose. Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 doo doo doo. God, I love a Stars OST. Holy shit! What are we on about? Pokemon. I'm just saying, like, because all the interesting stuff that Scarlet and Violet is coming out with the leakers, it's just strange how Pokemon Company aren't advertising that. Because the stuff that's being leaked right now is amazing. Really fun quality of life stuff that really should have been advertised like 2 weeks ago to get people excited for the game. But they're like withholding all of that information. It's fucking strange. I'm just baffled by it, that's all. It's like you're showing off all of the kind of interesting stuff, but keeping all of the really interesting stuff at bay for some reason. It's weird to me. It's baffling. So how much money is that? And fuck me, stop spending money. Stop spending money. It's really easy. You put your wallet down, stop spending money. Not to mention you're buying Christmas gifts and all that, you're going to put yourself out of business. You're going to put yourself out of business, Holmes. Stop it. Stop it, it's not funny anymore. You're only getting one, Evil West, just why do they have to release them on the same day? It's purely business. It's pure business, I promise. Releasing games now, just before December, is the optimal time to release winter goods. It's been proven in case studies. So it's on purpose. That's why a lot of games are coming out in February too. Because February is the optimal time to start releasing video games after Christmas. January, people are recovering financially because Christmas is expensive. So they give the public a month to recuperate funds so that on February they can buy your shit. It's fucking evil and it works. How do we squeeze more out of the public? Well, why don't we wait for them to gain money and then tell them when to buy something? That's fucking brilliant. You know, but both of them tailor-made to your liking. Feels intentional. Game companies singling you out when you know you're weak. It is funny. You have two things to say, one personal, one Pokemon. Was working, so only just had a chance to say. There's no rush. We've just started streaming, take your time. Take your time. This Mr. Blobby's got long fucking arms, but I don't care. I'm going with it. Also, I've kind of given him a little bit of a badonkadonk, but I'll fix that in a sec. Did you chip your tooth on a Pokemon? It was the new Salt Pokemon and he couldn't help it. Tooth is a little sensitive, but otherwise okay. Had a dentist appointment in a bit over a week anyway. Yeah, get him to take a look at that. If it's a bit sensitive, it might be okay. If you're not in absolute pain, then I think you're already in the clear for that shit. Because if you chip a tooth and it hits a nerve, then you're fucked. You're fucked for however long the dentist chooses to not see you. But luckily, if you chip a tooth and it's just kind of like, it feels a bit weird, you're alright. Pokemon wise, you have a theory. Pokemon leaks for some reason come around like clockwork, except exactly at the certain points of the year. Do you think it's company done? Do you think the leaks are not company invented, but in-house, purposeful in-house leaks? I guess is what I'm trying to say. This Mr. Blobby's fucking weird. This doesn't look quite right. I don't care though, this is funny. This is funny to me. That's better. The other arc can disappear. Pokemon Company purposely leaks stuff to build hype. So you think Pokemon Company are absolutely 100% aware that there are people that are data mining shit. So instead of just banning them and be like, no, you can't do that, they are feeding the machine in a way and letting the public believe that they're, I just found new data, when in fact they haven't. That's sneaky if so, and far beyond anything I thought Pokemon Company were capable of. I believe it though. Look at this. I haven't even done the features yet and this already looks fucking menacing. Imagine looking around the corner and seeing a Mr. Blobby like this. He's proper full stride. He's even leaning forward. He's he is moving one way, and you better not be in his way. Fucking scary bastard. I couldn't remember if he had a tie or not. That's good. Okay. I got it. He's starting to look like McDonald's Grimace. Oh my god, it's the same character. It's the same man. We've got it. Motherfucker, we've got it. We press a big red button. We've got him. That fucking bitch. This is gonna be scary. Mr. Blobby's a skinwalker. He's Christopher Skinwalker. Oh, Christopher Walken. It's mean. He doesn't talk like that, I think. Blobby, blobby, blobby. Blobby, 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 kids. What do you think? What do you think of this section? Blobby, blobby. That's the that's the Mr. Blobby reboot, and it's shit. They've just got rid of the voice. We got rid of the voice because we thought it was too scary for the children. So we got a new voice actor in. Roger Craig Smith. Hey kids! Blobby blobby. Woohoo! Fuck yeah! I don't like Roger Craig Smith. I don't like his voice acting. I did a bit of research after I commented on it last time, and my analysis is I don't like him. I don't think he's a very good voice actor. Very controversial, I know, but that's how I truly feel, and I feel like lying about such a thing is going to do more damage than good. We all have opinions, and some are just more wrong than others. And the collective decides what's wrong and right. Even if the facts state true. There is no free will. You'd have thought Pokemon Company would have learned how to keep on top of leaks by now, since they've been coming like clockwork for a bit over a decade now. You know, when you point that out, your theory does hold more water. Maybe they did clock on, and they're just kind of like, you know what? Whatever, just leave it. Let them believe that they're uncovering leaks and such. It's good marketing. I'll give them that. It's clever. It's smart. I think Sega did something similar once. This was like way back in the 80s though. I think this was Streets of... Oh, no, wait. No. No. I got my wires crossed. I was about to say I think Streets of Rage got leaked publicly, but that's not correct. The reason why I said that is because back in the 80s, Sega of America demolished a building to advertise Streets of Rage. They bought Sega of America bought this dilapidated building for like $500,000 and fucking blew it up for an advertisement. It was like one of the most expensive advertisement ploys at the time. It was fucking stupid. It worked though. It worked. That's the crazy thing. You could make jokes about it if it was a stupid idea, but it worked. It got people's attention. As an exploding building would, I guess. What am I thinking of then? There was a game that got purposely leaked by the company to advertise it. Fuck. I've completely forgotten. That Kevin Conroy though. Yeah, that was sad. That was unexpected. I didn't know he had health problems. Kinda fucked up, but people die. And he did leave a very good legacy, so it's not that sad really. I mean, it's sad he's gone, but it could have been worse. It's not like his talents were wasted. People knew him. He gave a voice to so many characters. He was a good one. He was a good egg. I don't think it is a sad passing, but it could be sadder. It's not like he was taken too early. It's like He did good. He's a good one. Kevin cringed so hard at Gotham Knights that he died. Oh no, that's actually a good point. The last thing he would have saw. God, I hope that's not true. I hope the last thing he's... I hope the last thing he saw was like his loving wife or some shit. Fuck. Not Gotham Knights. You know what's... This music actually fits what's happening right now. This is a little bit fucked. This is a bit too perfect. He's taking shape. Brummy, brummy. This is scary. Oh, this is scary. You know, Mr. Blobby could easily become the new Shitcube guy. Except I don't really want to get attached to him. Because, despite it all, Mr. Blobby is still owned by the BBC. And they could sue my ass if they don't like what I'm doing. And the BBC is sued for less, so I am not touching that shit. Mr. Blobbles. Look at what's happening and listen to the music. It's too perfect. God, I love the Astal soundtrack. It's so fucking good. I think I've played Astal like 3 times on the channel. But I want to play it again. Fucking love Astal. Probably helps that I grew up with the damn game as well. I don't think I've ever told the story of how I got Astal. It was pure luck. By rights, I shouldn't have played it as a child because it never got released in the UK or in Europe. It was purely a Japanese-American product. But back in the day, you could just walk straight up to the counter and be like, "What's up, Conrad? Any news from the East?" And these game shops used to be really cool because they would have catalogs that you could look through of games that have appeared over in the East, games that you will never probably see, etc. And owning a Saturn at the time as a young lad, I saw this game called Astal, and it looked a lot like Rayman in the pictures, and I was like, wow, this game is fucking pretty. As a kid, I was like, wow, this is fucking slapping. No. And I just wanted it. Stupid me, though. I didn't ask if I wanted the American or Japanese version, so they just got me a copy. And it was the Japanese version. And I paid the same price I would do a normal game. And I got home and I plugged in the action replay so I could play foreign games on my European Saturn. And I fucking fell in love with it. I played the shit out of that game. I love Astal. I would love to make a platformer just like Astal. Same music, same visuals, same everything. I know that game way too well. Quite sad that it never got finished though. As a child, you never know that shit. As a child, you don't know if a game is finished or not. You just enjoy it for what it is. But as I got older and I got into the Sega groups... Oh my god, Mr. Blobby looks fucking evil. What have I done? How's he look? he coming. It's called a stall. Like that. Stream it? You've not seen it? I swear I've streamed it before. Maybe we'll do it this week. I'll boot up the Polymega. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the game never got finished. Because unfortunately, Astal was one of the games that got shafted when Sega suddenly decided to release the Saturn a year before it was ready to try and compete with the PlayStation. So a lot of early games got fucked. Some you don't notice. Some that you don't notice unless someone points it out, like Clockwork Knight and stuff. But Astal, now looking back, it's very noticeable that they weren't able to finish it. So it makes me sad. And you know what's even crazier? There's no information out there. There's no information at all on what was missing from Astal. None. You can't look it up and be like, wow, what stages were cut? Nothing. Good luck trying to find who made it too. Because the team that made Astal were not your common... Not the common boys. They were a unique, different team. It's creepy. It's creepy in a way that... It's creepy because it's like, did this game even exist kind of a thing. I would like to push the Astal cut content into the realms of the lost media people, because I think they could probably find something. But I doubt it. Like, fuck, it took the lost media people 30 years to find the cut content of Knights. So, I got no hopes. Oh shit, Jackie, hello. You love stories about rushed games that actually came out and people loved them? Yeah, man. Rushing games is terrible, don't get you wrong. Yeah, no. Also, this happened like 30 years ago. I'm not holding any grudges. Sega will be Sega, they're a company first. But that's what happened, and as a kid, I didn't notice. I loved the game regardless. Played the shit out of Astal. It was developed by Bungo. Oh no. The legend is back. Bungo Ishida. Like Comic Zone. Yeah, exactly. Poor Comic Zone. At least it seemed finished. Like, if nobody ever said anything, you would just think it was a short game with 4 stages. But, no, unfortunately not. That was also something that got blitzed. Were they like a Team Silent? Team Silent made 2 games and then disappeared. However, we know why Team Silent went away. I don't think so. I think, honestly, the team that made Astal were just a hand-picked full of people, the random people that worked at Sega to make a platformer. I don't think any of them were actually related to each other in any way in terms of department. I think they were just tasked to make something and they just did it. Sega was weird like that. Sega was, at the time, they were very much innovation first and practicality second, which often bit them in the ass, but more times than not, often produced something truly wonderful. I mean, that's how Sonic was made. They just grabbed a bunch of people they thought they were capable of doing it, and they did it. They don't do that anymore, of course. I don't think any company does anything like that anymore. Like, the executives don't just lean over and go, "You're making something, go." And it's like, but I've not finished with this yet. Don't care, go. I mean, if they do that now, they're going to get bit in the ass. It's not like how it used to be. You used to be able to take risks, but not anymore. If you make a risk now, you're seen as a fool rather than a genius. Genius. Your favorite rushed game ever is Lego Batman. That game came out of the oven with so many questionable quirks, but it's so fun because of that. Yeah! Unfinished games can be great. The first Worms was unfinished. That game is jank. The very first Worms is janky as fuck. And it's got creepy CGI cutscenes that are really, really weird. They're really weird. Creeped. I didn't like them. Isn't that how Mario was invented? Yeah, it's exactly the same. Nintendo were just like, just grab a bunch of people. Who's the best people we've got? Okay, you, and you. Go make a game. That's how it went. There was no plan. And the thing is, they could make those decisions because making games back then was not something that took 5 years like it does now. Making a game then was like a half-a-year job. If you knew what you were doing. And most of that was just data crunching and programming, trying to use the least amount of bits to fit onto a damn cartridge. So you could make that risk back then. You couldn't do that now. Could you imagine if they did that now? Imagine if Nintendo would just like rubs hands together, just grabbed anybody from inside the company, some of them not even related to the video game division, and they were just like, make the next Mario, go. It would be a disaster. The old video game industry was such a different creature. I think it's fascinating. I like the old industry more than I do the modern industry. Old industry is mysterious in a way, because it's like, I don't know. Nobody knew what they were doing. Nobody knew what would stick. Nobody knew about trends. Everything was so early. And nobody knew where it was going to end up. Everything was so fucking... And share spaces were still being occupied. There was proper grit into what the companies were doing, because they really wanted to get the foothold in there. There was stock. There was real property to be had with this shit. So, nobody knew what they were doing. It was the Wild West, essentially. It was nuts. So you got some really weird shit that was being made. It was great. But everything's so predictable now. And every now and then you get something that's really neat that comes out of the woodwork. It's like, yo, that's different. Fuck. I'll play that. But, what, you get 2 of those a year now? I don't like it. I don't like it. It's too safe. Which is weird, because with all the money it's making, apparently, you'd think the word safe wouldn't need to be something they need to think about. There's a survival horror that released very, very early PlayStation 2 called Extermination, made by a company that did just this game and then went away. Crazy as shit. Crazier still, Swirly64 was involved with the game. Hold on. Ah, the Suda51 guy. What's this game called? Extermination? Oh, PS2. What the fuck? Yeah, I've never seen this before. What the hell? This is weird looking. This has got Phantasy Star energy. Developed by Deep Space. Yeah, and they made one game. And that was it. It's on Steam, apparently. Oh, no, wait, sorry. No, beg your pardon. A game called Deep Space is on Steam. But not the company. That's crazy. That's crazy. Do Nintendo still own brothels? Find out. Let's find out together. Come on, gang. We're going to Japan. Like Evil West. Came out of nowhere and it looks awesome. Yeah, exactly. That's our interesting game for the year. There you go. Done. That could be ticked. What was I going to say? It was related to what we were talking about. It's gone. Sorry. Sorry. It gone. Sorry. I forgot. Sorry. Okay, let's... Oh boy. That's a crappy leg. Let me try that again. Let's get rid of that. Oh god, GeForce Experience, could you go away? GeForce Experience has rigged itself weird. It wanted to update, so I allowed it. And ever since then, it's like reconfigured a bunch of shortcuts. I don't like it. I need to work out what does what again. Why does that happen, by the way? When you update a software and it just decides to take control away from you, what's that about? That didn't used to be standard practice. It used to be able... It used to keep your custom settings. But now it just wipes it out. It can't be because it's new tech, because isn't new stuff supposed to be more sophisticated? At least that's what I thought. Obviously I'm wrong. Bim bim. Fuck yeah. It's an alright game. Very experimental but clunky. Sounds like a Dreamcast game to me. Look at this monkey. Fuck. It's just... Fucking... Holy sh... Fuck. Oh, I don't feel sorry for it. I really don't. Fuck. This is nuts. Dum 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 dum. You decided on which version of Stupid Invaders you'll play. I could decide right now because I have the notes I found for it. I remember making a for it. I believe I've lost my notes. Fuck. Yeah. Shit. Oh dear. Well, I don't know where it's gone, but my notes are gone. I'm not sure now. I'm gonna have to re-research it again. Wait a sec, what's the what's the foundation for this? Because if I can just get the foundation, that's fine. This music's going very well with what I'm doing right now. I'm doing intense research, doing very quick skimming, as it's called in the industry. Wait a second. Does the Dreamcast version only have one disc? That changes everything if so. No, the Dreamcast version also has 2 discs. Damn it. I found a forum that says I can get the PC version to work with Windows 10. Oh, to tell you the truth, I don't trust it. But then again, my other option is to risk emulation. Dreamcast emulation as well. So both options are not good. It depends how much crap I want to put my PC through. That's the question in here. And not one I want to answer either. Not right now. I can't afford to. get this picture done. That's a really fucking poor version of this. But who fucking cares? Who gives a damn? I am done caring. There. Whatever, it's done. Where's my portfolio? Lobby chasing. Where are we with this OST? Sound effects track. Okay. Tell you what. Bam ba da dum. So where are we now? Okay, that one's done. Ugh. This one's gonna take ages. Fucking hell. Unless I adopt the I don't care anymore visage. Because if I do, then this won't take very long at all. Here's the next one.
Stokeape looking at pizza sniffs hungrily while Fat Albert watches with worry. The JW.
Yeah. I think I should increase the Doodle request again. Increase the Doodle request and maybe... I don't know if I can, but I'd like to put a cap on the amount of characters people can type. If that's possible, that's great, but I need to do that. Because then you could easily overprice the request. It's like 3 characters for the sake of 1 Doodle. That's it's not something I like to see. Unless I adopt the I don't give a shit philosophy, where I just make it look bad. I can do that. The stick figure approach? No, just the... not the stick figure approach, but the throwing accuracy out the window. I mean, I'm just drawing cartoons, they don't need to be real. There. Let's see. Haha, this looks terrible. This looks genuinely awful. And we're keeping it. This is Nights into Dreams music. Oh, right, I've forgotten. Fat Albert. Oh my lord. There's some new images that's been added to the Fat Albert fan theories. Dim 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 dim. Dim 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 dim. Dim 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 dim. If I use the Thwomp block of Fat Albert, I'm not using that. I'm not using that. Yeah, the Balan Wonderworld ripoff. Yeah, the one from 30 years ago. Oh, hold on. I should probably fill these in first before I continue. I'm gonna do that first. This is almost like imposter. It's like an imposter ape. I am him. Do not fret, do not fret, friends. I am the Stokeape. Look it upon my face. How did that escape, by the way? Where's that colour bleeding out of? I think I got it. Yeah, we got it. Oh god, I miss these games. This is stupid. Fat Albert and friends, fuck us and when. If you put that on a t-shirt, I'll listen to you. Okay, that's what it is. Terrifying how human-like the face is when that big-ass fucking nose just out like that. It's fine, don't worry about it. Nothing else scary is gonna happen. Fuck, this music's going hard. Holy shit! This Fat Albert is ugly. It ain't their true Fat Albert. You never get to hear the full boss fight music because the fight doesn't last that long. I keep forgetting the saxophone riff comes in there. The boss fight music gets a lot of fucking soul, but the fights just don't last that long, so you never get to hear the full thing. Something I liked about the Saturn era of Sega, they liked their trumpets. Nearly every game that came out from the Saturn that was made by them has some kind of brass instrument. And I'm a fan. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Oh my god. Hey, this is not okay. Is this Racing Lagoon? This is... I don't know. This is the snow level. I don't know what it's called. This is Old Nights into Dreams music, though. Holy fuck. We're in trouble, my friends. the ape. He's got a fucking snap bowl. Oh, that's the wrong. Yeah, that's better. Oh, my biscuit. Oh, wow. Oh, my biscuit brown. We're going to town. Oh, fuck. Yeah, this is all dreams. This is all Nights into Dreams music. Just two haze. Okay, I'll squeeze another one. There. Hey, this is not okay. Okay. We got it. Fat Albert worried. I don't know why he's so big. I'm fucking huge. This song always baffled me as a kid, because this appears during the score section of the game, which you're normally just going to bypass, and the song tricks you into thinking there's only going to be a couple of riffs of this, but this song goes on for ages, and it's really good, and this is just the score screen music. They fucking... God, I miss old Sega, I really do. They gave a shit. They cared. Or, if they didn't care, at least the people working there did. The people had vision. I wonder what made it different. I wonder why it's so difficult now to become creatively rich in the industry. Because the creative people don't even work there anymore. They're working on their own shit. They don't work in the industry. Indie devs is what I'm referring to. Most companies now are creatively bankrupt and they're just harping on what it is they already know, which works to a point, but it confuses money? I suppose. Does being creative cost money? Or is it the risk of losing money? Is being creative too dangerous? Maybe that's it. Because I can't imagine being creative is expensive, especially if you know how to be cheap. So I'm inclined to think it's the latter thought. Being creative is risky, not expensive. But that's a strange thing too, because if you've got the money to take the risk, then why wouldn't you? Otherwise, you're just going to come off as a bit of a loser. But then again, if you've got all the money in the world, you're seen as successful. I don't agree with that. Next one.
Stokeape meets the Queen of England. The JW.
Well, we all saw this coming. RGG can do it, so why can't everybody else? Exactly. All of the above. It's everything. It's all of it. Do this one. Do with this one what you want. She doesn't need to be alive. There's nothing I can do that isn't... There is no version of this that isn't going to be distasteful. Because it's not like she's been dead for 10 years. Because if I... Let's say if your request was, I meet Robin Williams, you know? If I did that now, that would be seen as tasteful because he's been dead long enough for people to, you know, genuinely accept his passing. And it would just be seen as wholesome. But the Queen died a month ago. This is like making a 9/11 joke a month after 9/11. This is rough. I could try and think outside of the box and do something safe, or I could just go balls to the wall with it. By the way, that 9/11 thing was a joke because somebody in the British newspaper said this was our 9/11 when the Queen died. Now that wasn't tasteful. Don't know if he was being serious, but it's fucking wrong. Has it only been a month? Yeah, it's only been a month. I think she died sometime in October, I can't remember. Really, I wasn't one of the people affected by it, I'm afraid. It's always sad when someone dies, but she's never been prominent in my life. The tabloid newspapers are drizzling shits. Reminds me of it. It's been 2 months. Wow, doesn't time fly? When someone's dead. Fuck, that's mean. That drizzling shit remark reminded me of when those kids covered Homer Simpson's car in shells, and he kicks down the door and said, "Sweet merciful crap!" Just makes me laugh. Good shot of the Queen. Sniper would say that. He's Australian. And for some reason the Australians really love the Queen. Don't get it. He does say that. I know! I've played the games! God save the Queen. I've played the games. Piss. Alright, well, if you say so. Fuck, how am I going to do this? Wait, let me read the request again. Ah, damn it, you did say the Queen of England. Fuck, it's specific. Because if you just said the Queen, could have been any Queen. But you put the Queen of England. You know what? I'm going to go as controversial as I can. Let's make the most politically correct but most offensive drawing. Gonna get me kicked off Twitch, but who knows? I might get promoted. Check this out. Here we go! Okay, let's draw my fat ass. That ass is a bit too big, actually. That's that's a bit much. I said that as a joke, but I didn't mean it to go far. In all fairness, green is right. Huh? Which Queen of England has been a few? Too late, I've made a decision. Should beat the Queen from the hit animated comedy The Prince, who is also part of the hit animated controversy The Duke, who is also part of the hit book series The Duchess, and the Duchess is also a character in shit. What's that really popular romantic comedy about rich people? A lot of Downton Abbey? No. It's a really popular book. What the hell am I talking about? Yeah, I could tell. That's why I went on the rail. That's why I went off rails with it. It's like, I'm gonna make this my joke. I'm taking this. Oh god. I don't know how to draw the Queen. I've never had to draw her before. Queen Elizabeth II. Cartoon. Give me a caricature of the old Queen. Holy fuck. That's actually a really good caricature of her, but I'm not going to show you. I'm going to use it as a reference. How many more requests do I have to draw today? I'll get us through as many as I can, but we have, including this one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left on the list. The list is underneath in the About section. There'll be, you know, one of the panels says Doodle request, and it'll tell you which ones are to come. The top ones are, of course, the ones that are forthcoming, and the bottom one is the last one. But I'm hoping to get through the list by the end of the month. And at this rate, it looks like that is what's going to happen. So I'm pretty happy about that. You pray to the Queen that you chose this version from the Prince. Good job, the Queen. This sounds like Pokemon music. Pokemon, that god-awful franchise that's brought joy to millions, but it also doesn't want to innovate. Pokemon really is a fucking... If you really think about it, Pokemon is a fucking stupid-ass fucking franchise. And we all fell for it. You did it! Of course. Yeah, I didn't fall for it. The British did. I'm a fan of the franchise, but I can't sit here and tell you that they are woefully out of date and need to fucking get their shit together because they are stupid. You can't keep making the same game every year and get away with it. It's not fair. Dream delights, I want to see you hiding there in the night. Dream delights, I found someone who really cares. Oh man, I drew her a bit dope. That's fine. Yes. It's not quite right, but it's good enough. That's why the M didn't exist. Just didn't happen. That's exactly what they're doing, and they've barely put any effort into it. FIFA for Nintendo fans. I'm afraid I'm inclined to agree. Having said that, I'm still buying their games, so how much does my opinion really matter here? That's like, you know that meme, who shot Hannibal? That's me. I'm holding the gun, and I'm going, who shot Hannibal? I'm acknowledging that someone died, but I'm not taking credit for it. Who shot Hannibal? Until Pokemon Company really hits the fucking fan like Sonic did, I guess I'm still going to give them money. Because at the moment, the last Sonic game I bought was Mania. I bought Forces secondhand, and it was super cheap. So I'm probably going to do the same with Frontiers. Like, I probably will eventually play it, but it'll be like a year from now. Secondhand, super cheap. Like, I just don't want to support Sonic anymore. I'm done. Until they give me what I want. I make it sound like a ransom. Until they give me what I want, I'm not going to release any hostages. Until they give me what I think a Sonic game is, I'm not really bothered anymore. I'm done. The fans give me more. The fans and the fan games give me more than what Sonic Team could ever give me, so I don't care anymore. I don't want to give them money. I'm done. I'm done. Done caring. You know what I want from a Pokemon game? I want a Pokemon game that's not an RPG, that's similar to that game called Tokyo Jungle that was on the PlayStation 3, where you pick a Pokemon and you just try and survive for as long as you can. Like an arcade game. And the more things you survive and the more achievements you achieve during your time there, you unlock different mons, different things to do, different locations. Just like Tokyo Jungle. That would be cool. Sonic Origins, though, that was fine. Don't you remember? We played through it. Oh yeah, no! Sonic Origins, that was the last thing I supported, yes. You're right, beg your pardon. I forgot about that. If Roald Dahl drew the Queen. Can't wait for for them to ruin Black and White. The best Pokemon game. And they're gonna take it and shit on it. Can't wait. If there's any help, they worked together with Tencent to make Pokemon Unite. So, yeah, Pokemon Unite's very, fuck, what's that really awful game that everyone likes? I would keep wanting to call it BAFTA, but that's an award. That's not what it's called. Someone help me out here. It's something stupid like data, but said in a really stupid way. Goba? No. No. No, it's not. Is it Dota? Is it Dota? League of Legends? Does League of Legends do the same? I completely ignored that franchise. I have no idea what it's actually about. If you can believe that. I have no idea what League of Legends actually is. When I discovered that a League of Legends fan approached me and was very obnoxious, I was like, okay, I don't need to know what this is if it attracts people like you. So I closed my ears and I don't know what it is, and I like it. I like not knowing what these awful things are. It's very good. They are all MOBA games, yeah. MOBA games... The thing is, MOBA games could be something I could be very much interested in, except they don't cater to my style. MOBAs are very, they follow this very strict time management thing that I'm not a fan of. And they do it on purpose. They do it on purpose, and it's a good business strategy. But it's very manipulative, and I'm not a fan of it. Nintendo tried it with Mario, remember? Fuck, what's it called? Tencent owns Riot Games, so they absolutely did this behind Riot. Tencent owns Riot's back, and they can't sue them for shit. That's really funny. Well, that's what happens when you make a deal with the devil. The devil gets his due. I don't know what people expected. This deal I made with this really bad guy fucking fucked me. Yep, you'll do that. What do you want? I'm gonna give you a lollipop? Fuck you. Who saw that coming? You make a deal with the devil and he's gonna fucking rip you a new hole. Doesn't care who you are. You want a lollipop? Me too. I want a Chupa Chup. I want the strawberry and cream Chupa Chup. I've got a sweet tooth right now. Riot Games are shitty themselves. A lot of companies are. A lot of companies are shitty, but if they're shitty with integrity, I give them a pass. If you're shitty and you stick to your own guts instead of trying to rip people off, whatever. But you got all these companies trying to make a deal, as they call it, with Tencent, when in fact all they're doing is just selling their soul. And it's like, what did you think was going to happen? I don't care what happens to you. You're fucked. You're stupid. You fucking stupid idiots. I'm just going to put my hand in this alligator's mouth. Fuck yes. Fuck him to death. Fuck them all to death! You can't buy integrity, but you can sure make it dance before you shoot it in the head. You don't know Dota was a Valve game. It isn't. They stole it. the longest time because it's so much different. It's because it's not a Valve game. They stole it. It's not theirs. They didn't make it. Dota was being made by a completely different company, and it was on early access for a long, long time on the website. And then when the game was finished, Valve bought them out. And then they put their logo on it. So you're right to think that they didn't make it because they didn't. You're completely correct. It was SNK who were, yo, Tencent, can we have some money to help over development of our title? And Tencent gave them some money. SNK were like, cheers. It made the game and bounced. Don't deal with the devil. That's going to bite them in the ass. Tencent are going to get fucking destroyed later. Tencent's going to get their due. If Tencent offered you to buy Stokeape channel for 10,000 bucks, I would not give in. No, that's too cheap. You can resign as the host, but you can't get the brand yourself, Stokeape, anymore. They'll sue you. I just wouldn't take it. 10 grand, that's not enough. Nope. You can blast through 100 grand? No. It would have to be something. They would have to give me enough money so I could retire. So, 100 million. It would have to be enough that I could retire, get my own place, afford to pay the bills, and to invest in more money so I don't have to work ever again. So yeah, 100 mil. They'd have to give me 100 mil. At the very least. Retiring's expensive. You wouldn't believe it, but when you're retired, you're not actually retired. You're still working. You're just working to make money without moving. It's crazy. SNK have always been a bit rebellious, kind of like... They've always been that way for a Twitch channel. Yeah, I'm being serious. I'm being deadly serious, yeah. If any big, massive company that can just piss away 50G on, like, Funko Pops, but can't afford to give me something way more than that. No. They have to give me way more. You could piss through 100 grand in a year, easy, just by keeping yourself alive. Just by keeping yourself alive, paying the bills, getting food, paying the government to not kill you in your sleep. Yeah, 100 grand, you get through that in a year, easy. You value yourself. I do. It's not even myself. I don't value myself at all. I'm very suicidal, but it's just the fact of, if I'm gonna get paid to do anything, it better be for a fucking good reason and the good pay. You know, it's... Especially from a company that big. Didn't they spend something daft like 14 billion on something a couple of years ago? If they can just do that, then a fucking half a bill on a random dick. That's nothing. They can make that back in a week. I will not be fooled. I will not give the devil his due. I've never drawn this character from the back before. How's this gonna go? Kinda works. Be looking at Capcom, and they are not a typical Japanese game dev. I know. Always getting away with it. I just think they've got unlike a lot of game companies, I think that Capcom just have really, really good financial staff. I think they're just really, really good at keeping track of their money. Keeping track of their money and knowing what to do with it, I just think they're good at that. A lot of game companies aren't good with that. Sega are... Sega released a report on their spendings. Every now and then, Sega releases a report on their spendings. I don't do it as often as they did. But I remember one time, if you looked through the spendings, they spent like a quarter of their company's funding on music. Fucking bonkers. It's like, fucking hell. It makes sense. It does. Because holy shit, Sega makes good music. But they're more of a music company than a game developer. They didn't spend nearly as much as making games as they did as producing music. It's fucking stupid. But whatever. They're still alive. They're not great with money. But they have gotten better, yes. They have gotten better. Square are the worst, though. Square are stupid! And that's putting it lightly. Yakuza, Sonic, and all the Miku games. And fucking everything before and in between. Whoever they've got making music for them, they have it. Whatever it is, they got it. The thing, that spark that makes slaps, that makes the best slaps you've ever heard, they've got it. Don't know what it is. Money, I think. Because think about it, if you get asked by Sega, a legacy game development company, to come and make music for them, I don't know. That must feel pretty good. That must feel somewhat good. Tencent went down to Stoke looking for some soul to steal. Tencent went down Stoke to see if there's soul to steal. Fucking god, hold on. Devil went down to Georgia lyrics. Let me see if I can... The devil went down to Stoke and he was looking for a stole seal. He was in a bind because he was way behind and he was willing to make a deal. When he came across a young ape soaring on a Twitch channel playing it hot, the devil jumped up on a hickory stump and said, "Boy, let me tell you what. I guess you didn't know, but I'm a bit of a Twitch player too. And if you care to take a dare, I'd like to make a bet with you. Now, you play a pretty good..." Fuck, what do I even play on this channel? Nothing, I guess. Fortnite, I'll just say Fortnite. You play a pretty good Fortnite, boy, but give the devil his due. I'll bet a fiddler goal against you. I can't do this on the fly. But I bet we could make a pretty good remix of that if we fucking put our big meats together. RGD team of music is all in-house. You know what? Let's play some RGG music. Let's play some goddamn in-house brappers. Konami makes you sad. It makes me sad too. Konami used to be great. Konami used to be great. That was fucking rich. What else can we listen to? Wait till you hear Lost Judgment music. It goes fucking hard, mate. I can't wait. I can't wait. Let me see. Beam bam boo. Eba booba, eba biba. Huh. So listen to some Skies of Arcadia for a while. Nice. In case anybody couldn't tell what's happening in the background here, it's well, actually, I don't think I need to explain what's happening. That's good enough. I don't want to put too much detail in this. It's not worth it. But the red and the figure in the background, it's fine. Could be better, could be worse. Yeah. It's good enough. Okay, just gotta fill me in. There we go. I met the Queen of England when I died. I went to heck, and that was the first person I saw. Ugh. And if anybody says, what did she say to me? Nothing. She just stares at you. She doesn't say anything. She just looks at you. If anybody says, oh, how dare you to pick the Queen in Hell, I can just shift it and be like, that's not what's happening here. What's happening here is I'm meeting the Queen at the top of Mount Doom, and she's about to kick ass and chew bubblegum against that big titan over there. So there you go. About to chew ass and kick bubblegum, and I'm all out of fun. Next. What's the next one? I'm not going to read this one. I'm just going to slam it in and see what the machine says. It's always fun to just listen and...
Stokeape fishing while being intimidated by Minecraft Steve just standing there menacingly. The JW.
Why does it always wait so long when it says your name? With Green Dude, it's instant, but yours, it's like it takes it a minute. Yeah, W.
Jackie is the Poggers and Cookie is a coffee law.
What? This fucking machine. That's not... What? Why didn't it not register that? I've spelt that correctly, right? What if I... Let's try this.
Jackie is the Poggers and Cookie is a cute little beer blamau.
There we go. That... I don't know why it stumbled the first time. What even was that? And Cookie is a blah, 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 blah. Fucking stupid ass robot. I love it. Queen Liz leans over to the monkey's ear and whispers, "The One Piece is real." Fuck. That's what I say. So, what is it? A documentary? Are we watching an animated doc? What's happening here? Oh yeah, I'm fishing. And Minecraft Steve is looking at me. He's being a bitch. Green, I just realised something. I just looked at the requesting, and not after this one, but the one after, it says Spooky British by you, and then it also says Zombie British. I know that can be done completely differently, but it's a isn't that just like the same character but with different skins? I might as well, when we get to that one, I might as well make it one image, like side by side. Spooky British. They are two very different British. I should know. I hunt them. I need a sip. Both live on the same street, but opposite sides. You know, this actually sounds like a really good setup for a crappy Disney cartoon. Like, the street is divided in the middle, and on one side there's a bunch of ghosts, and the other side is a bunch of zombie residents. And, you know, situations and hilarity ensues. But that sounds like it could be a good setup for an overly innocent Disney animated. Dibney! Mouse! Alright. That's a bit wide. The mouth is a bit wide there, but it's fine. That's just, it's more or less the shape. Nah, too close. Bam, 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 bam. Ooh. 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 I'm inspecting something. Ooh. Ooh. Mm. Oh, fuck. That was on the verge of it being Winnie the Pooh. Oh, fuck. Piglet. Oh, Piglet. There's weird happenings. Piglet, there were strange happenings afoot. What does Piglet sound like? It's Winnie the Pooh. Oh god, no. I do not have the voice for that. Is Winnie the Pooh voiced by a lady? That would make sense. Actually, no, Piglet just sounds like Pooh, but more rough. I'm not gonna try it. I can't. I don't think I've got the brr for it. I am Winnie the Pooh, and I'm here to put an end to this. Am I? That sounds like the start of a trailer. You know, it's like Winnie the Pooh, the action film. These sons of bitches took my home. They took Piglet. They took 100 Acre Woods. Winnie the Wick! Yes! You never kill a man's dog or Piglet. Winnie the Pooh was in Kingdom Hearts. He was. He was. Everything went downhill when Christopher Robin finally died. You had to rescue him from a hole because he was stuck because he's fat. I ate too much fucking honey. Oh, bother. Okay, it's starting to lose its punch. That explains why it's not very good for climbing. Yeah, I can't. Whatever Winnie the Pooh I had just then, it's lost. I think my voice is not good enough. I seem to be able to pull off voices for a short period of time, but I can't keep them. That's fine though. It's I can't complain. Most people can't even do those voices, so it's fine. You just come up with a doodle idea, slam it. Slam it, damn it! Oh, fuck. Oh. I don't look very pleased. Ooh. Ooh. What do we got? Monkey. one on one with Arcus. Arcus. Arcissus. That actually happened. I kind of like how I drew this. It's not often I'm pleased with a drawing, but this one came out okay. Ooh. 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 Whoa. That's that's my trip to the zoo. If you knew how to make games and had a budget, you'd make a 3D Decap attack. You know, I think Sega would let you do that. Sega seems to be a lot more open with outsourcing remakes of franchise they don't want to deal with these days. So I think they'd let you. Just gotta talk to them, that's all. Talk to them and prove to them that you're able to. Me and my crack team of British underground devs want you to give us license temporarily so we can make a remake of fucking Decap Attack, innit? And they'll go, yeah, fine, whatever. we don't care anymore, sure, take it. We're like, that's fucking mint. And then we go and make Decap a crap. Fuck. Stokeape Attack 3D platform would really work well. Cartoony scary platformer like 40 Winks. It would work. And they wouldn't need to think externally too about whether or not it might work, because Decap Attack's formula as a platformer is really simple. In fact, if you really think about it, it's a lot like Yoshi. It's very similar to Yoshi. So why not? Go. I had an idea you could use the bandages as a whip. That would work. Hold on, let me look at Decap Attack's design. Yeah, that could work. Because his hands are covered in bandages. I was just thinking, because I couldn't quite remember where his bandages were, but that could work. Yeah, there were like points. There are points in the game where you can just use them as a swingy. I like that, that's good. It's like whoosh. Oh, by the way, did you guys know that Decap Attack had a comic series? This is true. I owned a couple of the issues when I was a kid. And there was an issue, one of the issues that I had, where he was I can't remember what the plot was, but he ordered something online. He ordered something from a website. I can't remember what it was. It was something like a fun experience because he was really bored. And he unwrapped the box, and inside was Jason Voorhees, and then he cuts him in half. It's real. This is true. I'll Decap Attack comic. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Sonic the comic. The Decapitac series. He's heading your way. It's creepy, it's spooky, and mysteriously ooky. Decapitac. He looked very different in the comic series, but it was him. It was him, all right. Yeah, I'll just put a... For those who doubt me, I'll just stick it in the Discord. One of the issues. I'm not going to go out of my way to fish an entire comic series. So I'll just send that to prove that I'm not insane. It was fucking cool being a kid and seeing that. Because Sonic the comic was a thing. It's like, yeah, Sonic comic book series. But then also having the game. And then, fuck, I don't know, a few months later you see him as a comic. It was like, holy shit! Whoa! I think Sega wanted to make a comic series about all of their characters. But I don't think anyone told them how expensive that would have been. So I think they only managed to do Sonic and Decapitac. And Decapitac didn't last very long either. There wasn't that many issues. I only owned a couple. I only owned like 2 issues, but it was, you know, it was good enough. I liked it. I enjoyed it as a young boy. I didn't think much of the Sonic comic though, even as a kid. I remember as a child reading the Sonic comic and just being confused more than anything. Less entertained and just more, what am I reading? I'm glad I fell out of it because from what I hear, the Sonic comic got pretty bad at one point. To the point where they had to cancel the affiliation with Archie and now they're with new people. So I'm glad I fell out of it because I think I would have been pretty distraught if I'd kept in. But I wonder... You know, I actually don't remember what it was that exactly put me off the series. I just remember being a kid and just thinking to myself, I don't like this, so I stopped reading them. Hey, I didn't like that, essentially. Maybe I was just more a fan of games than reading. And maybe the context of the comic itself wasn't the issue. Maybe it was just because I was a young boy and I didn't want to read. I still don't want to read. I avoid it whenever necessary. Oh shit. I just erased my nipple. Remember, kids! You can show someone getting decapitated on TV, but don't show a nipple! Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam. This music's stuck in my head. It's the common battle theme in Skies of Arcadia, so it's everywhere. Thank God it's a good tune. Thank God. Skies of Fartcadia. Because they fart and... Oops, wrong colour. Oh. I was in the middle of catching something on my rod when I noticed a Steve come through the woods. That's the narrative of this. And the rod I have is very primitive because, you know, I'm a stupid monkey. It really is just a stick with a piece of string on the end. It's not elegant. It's just... Wiggle, wiggle.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
Ooh. You know how it goes. You know the noises. You know, thinking about it, Skies of Arcadia music kind of reminds me a little bit of Pokemon Coliseum music. It's got that same energy.
Woo!
Found a little watering hole, but you guys don't get to see it. You guys don't get to see the watering hole. Excuse me. No, done it wrong. There we go, that's a good curve. And between the trees is a passage. And within that passage is and fucking Stefan. This is actually, I'm pretty proud of this one. This isn't too bad. It's still rough as fuck, but it's... yeah, I don't know. This one's coming out really well. Put some stuff here so people understand that these are trees when I eventually make them brown. It's pretty good. Okay, let's color this in. Nope, not bright enough. That's it. Sniffy sniff. Don't sniff my feet. Dude. Minecraft? I mean, Steve, what are you doing here? What the... what? Why does that keep happening? Stop. Stop. This thing kept popping up telling me there was an error. Error. Okay, I don't remember how you look, so I'm just gonna wing it. I think you had a... not sky blue, but like a this blue? No, maybe your trousers were blue? Let me check. Oh. It was blue. Okay. Oh, he doesn't have long sleeves. That's what was bothering me. He doesn't have unfucking long sleeve. His sleeves. Yeah, that's better. That actually looks right now. Could you imagine me fucking up? Imagine that. Oh, and he's got grey shoes. Done!
Woo.
That came out pretty good.
Woo.
Save as. Excuse me. I'm very burpy today. I don't know what's happening. burpee claws. Okay, well, it looks like we can fit in one more doodle, because we've got 45 minutes left. I can take my time with it. Please be quiet, skies. Fucking... What is this? What do I do with this? What do I do with this? This is the redeem.
Stokeape doesn't know where he is. The JW.
What am I supposed to do with that? I don't know where I am. I forget what this is in reference to. What was happening? I've completely forgotten what that was about. I don't know where I am. You know what? Whilst I'm on the list, I might as well fill this in on the list. I'll only have to open it again later. That green dude 95. Lamau. There we go. I did. Remember, kids, to get your animals spayed and neutered. Gonna turn my lights on. Be back in a sec. Okay. I'm backoids. The request was literal. Do you remember the context? Do you remember the context of that request? Because I don't. There was no context? I swear there was. Wasn't I doing something and I was lost? I kept saying I don't know where I am. Could be a false memory. Oh god, my headset! Ah. There. I was just scratching my forehead. I don't know where I am. Okay, I'll have some fun with this. Let's have some fun with this one. I think you're right. You were lost in the game at the time, but there wasn't any reference to the game. Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. It's, I don't know where I am, and I guess that's just anything. So that's why I'm going to have some fun with this, but... Sleepy. I've been very, very sleepy this past week. I don't know if I've caught something, or it's the weather, or I'm just not getting good sleep, but something's up. Something's fucking wrong. I loved the jungle village in Skies of Arcadia. It was so good. The music kicked ass, the environment kicked ass, and it was really fun how you had to use these swing catapults and water slides to get about. It was fucking badass. One of the best RPG villages I've ever seen. Working a moment ago, you just imagine the entire Pokemon region, which is just a flying island. I'd dig that. That'd slap. That'd be great. They should do more fantasy stuff. They really do. They really should. They're too focused on what could make sense in a Pokemon world. It's like, you fucking idiots don't have any idea what you have. You have a franchise with magical monsters that fit inside of a little ball that have supernatural powers. You could do anything with that. Why the hell does the world have to be a mirror of the real world? Why the hell am I going to Spain to the next game? Fucking have fun. Do what you want. Magic floating island, yes. I would love that. You get some weird fucking looking Pokemon. Round up all of the weird looking animals we have in the world and make paradigms of them. Done. Just make the next game for you. I would love it if Pokemon Company were more crazy with their ideas. It's nice that we get to have, like, a country's representative in a fictional world. It is nice, but it's also redundant. Especially if you have a franchise like theirs. It's not exactly like Spain. Spain doesn't have a desert in a snowy mountains or a massive foggy crater in the middle. The foggy crater's been there since 2009, but I know what you mean. I know what you mean, but it is supposed to be Spain. Just like how the last one was meant to be the UK. I've forgotten what it's called already. I forgot what it's called already. They're just vague inspirational moments, but that is what they were going for. They should base the region on a country, but make it big fucking island in the sky with airships and stuff. Yes, please. Yes, please. Just go nuts with it. Make something really cool. Make something that'll make anybody who stares at it, not just children, go, "Whoa! This is cool!" I'm in a corridor of doors. What do? Ape, you're in a corridor of doors. What do? How many of them are there? 8. Okay. Wall sconces? Actually, I don't want wall sconces. I've got a better idea. I have a better idea. I have an idea that will squash all ideas. And this idea comes from real life. Get ready. Here it is. Bathrooms. But instead of one toilet, there's 2. Now we're thinking big brain. Oh, God. Oh, shit. I don't know where I am. Me neither. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh, there's... Do an Australian region floating over the vast ocean. Waterfalls flowing off the side of the island. Yes, please. Yes, please. Honestly, anything. Anything that's just the slightest bit outlandish and crazy. If this is... Here's the paradox. Not the paradox, but here's the contradiction of the Pokemon universe. There's a lot of science in the Pokemon universe, and they use it to explain a lot of the crazy crap that happens. But you're catching creatures that are magic. And they do magical things. And they come from magical places. Why are we so bothered about what makes sense when the whole point of the game is to catch and interact with magic creatures? A sky archipelago. That could work. That could work. That could be something we could stick on the moon. No, you're right, though. That'd be nice. A sky archipelago. A sky archipelago. Yes? A stinky bobo. I still want either Australia region, just simply because Australia has some wacky Pokemon. Sorry, animals. Australia has some wacky animals that I think would be fun if they were Poke-sized. And I want a Pokemon game in space. I want them to just completely ignore the rules that they've been following and just go nuts. I want Pokemon in space. I want there to be space starters, all that crazy crap. I want the legendary to be a big pile of spaghetti, just a big ball of tentacles, just proper cheesy sci-fi. Blim, blim. "10,000 years in the future, when the Pokemon world is stupid, we go into space to find stupid. Here's stupid." And then the game starts. Whoops. Whoops. Yeah. I would also like, I know this is like a really common request and not special at all, but I do miss the rivals being dicks. I don't like that the rivals are nice to you. Like, that doesn't push motivation. Not really. Not in children. Who the game is marketed for, by the way. Your rival should be an asshole. Should be a dick to you. Not necessarily a dick to Pokemon, like Gary was, but they don't need to be friends. Cheren was a good one. Cheren was a good rival. Because even though he was a bit misguided, he was nice to his pokes at least. And he gave you the cold shoulder most of the time because I don't know, he wanted to be better than you. And he took it really personally. He took the goal of outdoing you really hard. He took that part of his character really strong. and it did him a disadvantage in the end. But then, you know, he overcame, he realized his faults and became better because of it. And you can see that in the sequel. He's a good character. He was a good rival. He didn't need to be a villain character. Just needed to be a rival, and that's exactly what we got, and it was lovely. So they can do it. I just think it's really boring that the person you're supposed to overcome is also your bestest buddy in the whole wide world. It's like it's cool that you're giving me a bestest buddy character, but not really motivated to get better because, well, there's nothing at stake. Not sure. I'm not sure why they don't bother anymore. I wish I knew. I wish I could tell you. Brown, brown, brown. Everybody's brown. Oh wait, that's not good lyrics. That did not come from a place of malice, I promise. I'm just stupid. If I wanted to be malicious, I would. Believe me. I like fights. I don't want to get into them, but if I'm ever confronted, I relish it because it's like, I don't know, I get after it, I guess. We can get rid of that a little bit. There we go. Let's see now. That works. Yeah, that brown is okay, yeah. Gets the point across, gets the dimensions across. I believe I've made a mistake. That's easily fixed, though. When I say mistake, I don't mean I've done a bad drawing. I mean, I've done something in the wrong order. Copy and paste that. Hide it. Go to here. Splooge it. Make it reappear. Hide that. And that. Good. There. That's... Yes. That's... That's not... You know what? Whatever. That's good. There's method to this, trust. You must trust me. There is method to this. Okay, let's get the grey stony colour. This one. Make it a bit more down and trodden. And then a bit more. Yeah, not bad. Mysterious. Good. This looks fucking cryptic, not cryptid. This looks cryptic. I like this. I just want it to be somewhere weird. It doesn't need to make sense. The request was, I don't know where I am. Well, do you know where I am? The answer should be no. This will make sense in a moment. Hold your legs. Hold on to your heads. Nice. Is that part of the song? Hold on. It is. Okay, there was a weird sound coming from somewhere and I couldn't tell if that was coming from the song or somewhere else. Oh wait, is this okay to draw? Wait, fuck. Let me check. Oh, thank God it is, yes. I thought I drew the Pizzagate symbol. Holy fuck, that would have been a problem. But no, this is, it's similar, but it's different. And if you want to know what the Pizzagate symbol is, well, look it up on your own. I'm not touching that. What the hell do you mean I'm not allowed to draw on this? It's a layer, isn't it? Oh, I got the wrong tool. I equipped stamp instead of the pencil. Whoop. Why? Oh, yeah. Okay, so if that's going to be the Bloikey, that's going to be a Bloikey. So this has got to be a Bloikey. If you want to know what a Bloikey is, look it up. I'm not touching that. Then that's got to be a Bloikey. So that's got to be a Bloikey. Yeah, that'll do. Oops. Okay, good. This'll be the green. That'll be the spleen. This'll be the bar. That'll be the tar. And you will be the who. Boo-boo. What have we not done? The dark one. Yeah. No. Yeah. Maybe a bit. Who cares if it's uneven? This isn't a commission. Dum 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 dum. Songs are made of rice. Let it grow in salt, then you'll see. Oily ocean tears. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Pretty much done. I don't know how else to make this look. It seems pretty ominous though. This was for the redeem of I don't know where I am. I think I've made this pretty confusing. That blank expression. I don't know. Save. Yeah, it's about 10 minutes early, but that's fine. Thank you, Skies of Arcadia, you're a good boy. Let me go to the Doodle list and cross that off. There we go. Yeah, look at that. The list has been cut down some more. There's only 5 left. Considerably shorter. Considerably shorter. Nice. Okay. Goodbye, Photoshop. Whew. That's God. Stretch neck. Ooh. Oh. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's today's Doodle stream. Nice and relaxing. We could squeeze in one more this month to... I say squeeze in, like there's a schedule. I think we can do one more this month to finish off the list, though I think there might be a straggler or two, which is fine. The whole point of me doing them more frequently is to keep the list down. I know I've said that before, but man, the size of that list was huge. It needed trimming. So we can do one more. Get it down to 0 or just 1. And then, I don't know, maybe come back for Christmas. Do one during December, you know. Anyway, tomorrow we will go back to Rayman Dreamer's Boundary to try and get everything, to get that 100%, which is going to be a grind because that means I have to beat that boss without dying more than 4 times. And then whatever else comes after that, who knows? That might be a really short stream. I might get it in like half an hour, who knows? But if I do, that's fine. I've got something ready. So, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for that and whatever comes after. So thank you all for staying today, and I'll see you soon. Have a good time. Bye.